Hi, everyone. This is Brandy Harris, also known as Andi Parris, and this is this week's edition of Diva Dish. This topic for this week will be how to survive being a woman in mass media, particularly overcoming stereotypes. So say hi to Andi. I have my own public relations firm that has a primary focus of nonprofit organizations, event planning, catering, marketing, client branding, just basically anything in the media. You want it, we got you. I have 10 years of experience, well, actually over 10 years of experience in the media. As you can see in the picture, I am one of the personalities for Power 107.1 in Macon, Georgia. I have been working with this particular company for about 5 years now. I also work for Cox Media Group in Atlanta, Georgia, which is WSB-TV. We have 5 different radio stations, actually 6 now. We just got another one last week. Yay! So I am well versed in the media, as well as I've had to overcome a lot of stereotypes, which makes me an expert on this particular subject that we are tackling in this webinar this evening. So what is exactly considered mass media? I think this is very important for people to really understand, well, women to really understand before you get into the media field. What exactly are you using for your channels to get your word out? And it's basically everything. It's everything from TV, radio, encyclopedias, books, publishing, producing. Anything that can get your message out to the public is considered mass media. And once you put something out there, it's almost impossible for you to take it back because someone somewhere can get their hands on it. So why is it so hard for women to succeed in the mass media? Dealing with this, we are talking about a lot of the stereotypes that women have to deal with on a daily basis. It is quite hard. There's a lot that we have to overcome. Us as being women, we are the minority and we are not taken as seriously in some circles as the men are. Just being completely honest, everything that I'm saying in this webinar is just stuff that I have personally seen and things that my colleagues have seen and went through. So like I said, I have over 10 years of experience, so it makes me more than qualified to actually discuss this topic in this webinar this evening. So stereotypes that I have heard firsthand dealing with women in the media industry range from everything from lazy to being inconsistent, being petty, needy. All of these things kind of go hand in hand. Because of the fact that we are women, we're not seen as the primary line of defense for anything dealing in the media unless you have that tenure and that name to actually stand on within the media. So since we are, I'm not going to say the weaker sex because we are not, but we can't really lift things like they do. And, some of them see us as just being weaker for some reason, which is, again, part of the stereotypes that we have to constantly overcome. And when you associate yourself with so many negative traits, you can't really be taken seriously in this male-dominated field. So are the stereotypes dealing with women accurate? Absolutely not. I have seen so many women overcome all of these negative attributes that these people just try to pin on us because of our sex. So are they accurate? No. I have seen so many people completely overcome them. Actually, my mentor is now one of the headliners for CNN now. So it can be done. You just have to really take it seriously and know exactly what you're getting yourself into. This is not a work environment that is for those with very thin skin. You gotta kind of have to toughen up a little bit and expect, you're going to be hit pretty hard. But if you work at it and if you know this is exactly what you want, I would suggest you continuously push forward. So what have I experienced? Okay, let's see. Starting off this time last year, with the company, well, one of the companies that I am with now, we have this huge radio fest about this time of year, every single year. It's called the Flashback Festival. And last year we were dealing with so many huge names such as like Shaka Khan, Sheila E., Slick Rick. We had so much going on. And in this particular instance, the ratio from men to women was about 70 to 30. So of course we had more men than women. Well, it was very, very hot outside. So the men just automatically assumed that we were going to be whining and crying and just not wanting to do the work. And, men in the media can be all in your face with it. They really don't care. Well, my coworkers just don't care. But at the end of the day, because of the fact that we had so many women who were just willing and ready to prove them wrong, we were running circles around those men. Like literally, they were sitting down, whining, drinking water, and we were the ones help taking down the stage and making sure that the artists were good and, just everything that we could possibly do to ensure that this event went through without a hitch. So at the end of the day, we earned all of their respect. And to the end of this day now, when they know they need something done, they'll call one of us because we put in the extra footwork to make sure that we overcame all of the obstacles and all of the stereotypes that were given to us for this particular instance. So how can we destroy these stereotypes? One of the big ones I would really, really love to tackle is the flirtatious manner. Now, I know a lot of women, and including myself, I can be very flirtatious as well, but not when it comes to my job. Not at all. Because you never want to be seen as that girl. And y'all know the girls I'm talking about. You just really want to make sure at all costs that no negative types of anything is attached to your name. You don't want to go up and be all in these people's faces all the time because they're not going to take you seriously. They're just going to think, oh, okay, well, she really doesn't know anything. She's just in here because she has a pretty face or a nice body or whatever the case may be. When you're dealing with the media, your name and your reputation is all that you have. And once that is damaged, it is very, very hard to come back from it. So you want to watch that, okay? So we're going to cut it short just a little bit. We're going to take out the calling segment of this show. So you guys know the drill. Call me, beat me if you want to reach me. My website has not changed. It's still andiparris.com. All of my tags from my social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Gmail, whatever, all of that's going to be at Andi Parris. So if you have any questions, concerns, comments, you have suggestions for the next show, you have anything that you want my colleagues and I to discuss next week about this particular subject, we'll be more than happy to discuss this with you. And also, if you just have any extra questions, again, concerns, or you have any pointers for us, just feel free to let us know. We're always willing to take a listen and, tackle those things head on. We will discuss what nobody else wants to discuss. Y'all know my motto. If you're thinking it, I'm going to say it, okay? All right, and here is my works cited. One of the ones that I really want to point out is Moodle.com. It's really, really good for like anything dealing with the entertainment, the media industry. And that's basically it, guys. Thanks for listening, and we will catch you guys next week.